I have returned once again from my break. I will now begin with reporting. I am going to report about what I said earlier about 99% of our donations to the treasury is what's in the treasury, so we have the right to use it however we see fit. So I actually have data right here in front of me on my phone. Um, you'll see it on the website. I am going to put it on the website because that'll be actually pretty informative on how much. So you all, supporters, visitors, or citizens can know how much money is being put into the treasury. Like how much of it is donations, how much of it is income taxes, how much of it is property taxes. Because those are the only three things. Those are the only three types of revenue we have. So as right now, 99.6% of our entire treasury comes straight from donations. 99.6%. And only 0.4% come from income taxes because we do have one taxpayer in the entire nation. So yes, and that person does pay that her taxes. So matter of fact, her tax day is about to come up in tomorrow. Yeah, her tax day's tomorrow. Yeah. So the 0.4% part might actually increase a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Um that reminds me, I don't have my wallet on me right now, but we also have acquired a card that we use to spend the treasury money on. So we have to get the treasury money transferred from what it is now to the card and then use the card for government purposes, and we can only spend the amount that we are allowed to spend. So, for example, if a legislator proposes a budget bill, whatever the budget says of how much we're supposed to spend, that is the only amount we're allowed to spend. So that means that's the only amount that's allowed to go on the card, and we have to spend all of it. Yes, we have to spend all of it. There's gonna be a list of items, whatever they are, list of items. We're gonna get the money to afford all these items, okay, and then spend all of it, get all those items, and then we're done. So yes, and obviously property tax is zero because we do not have a property taxpayer, but we do have an income taxpayer. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and report this. We have 2,100. No, excuse me. Sorry, wrong one. Here we go. There we go. That one makes more sense. Okay, in total, we have $2,132.06 in the treasury as of this month. So, yep. Uh, I wish I can actually figure out the percentage number of the increase, like how much it increased from last month. Well, I could probably do that just for the heck of it. Now, it won't be by percentage, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all how much we increased from last month. Okay, so let's see. So from September to this month, we have gathered $87.62. So that's a good increase. That's a very good increase. Not a major increase, but it's a good increase. I'll take a double. I'll take a two-digit number any day. It doesn't have to be three digits. I'll take two digits. Now, if you guys wish to prefer some of your lottery money, I'd be happy to take it because if we get lottery money, we be on the island. We be on our first island working on it. Like that's a legitimate statement there. But yeah, so I thought you guys might want to know that. Um, so you guys won't think I'm BSing you. But other than that, back to work for me. Excuse me. All right, let's see. House Bill 10, titled "This Act Relates to Establishing the First Ever Flat Rate Standard Wage to All Federal Government Officials, Regardless of Roles." It's a short bill, so I'm the sponsor, of course. Article 1. Who decides the amount of wages? Part 1. The people of national popular vote gets to decide whether to set standard wage increase or decreases. Yes, you the people get to decide how much your government gets paid. Part 2. Every year on March 1st, there will be a mandated national poll on whether to change to set standard wage or not. Part 3. The minimum wage shall be no less than 8 Nixie pounds, yes, paid by our currency, not the U.S. currency, an hour. Part 4. The popular vote from the people must be a majority or 51% of the population vote for a wage to be officially decided. Article 2. Government's role during wage changes. Part 1. The government shall make no laws that will affect the people's choice to decide on wage changes. That means we cannot interfere in your all's partaking in deciding how much money we should get paid, as long as it's not less than 8 pounds. The government shall ensure every active citizen gets to vote for what they decide the wage shall be. Part 3. The government shall not intervene in these polls for any reason other than voting for the decision on a set wage as individual voters. Yes, so us government officials, we can vote with the people as well, because we're citizens. So that should be obvious. It says there was a floor amendment to this bill. I think I've already added it. Yeah, I think I've already added it, so it's okay. Yeah. So there was one floor amendment to this bill, so it all passed. So yes, I will sign House Bill 10 into law. Oh, here you go. House Bill 10 has been signed into law. Alrighty. Alright, that was legislation number 1. Alright, let's get to the most recent one. As in, we finished this 9 days ago. And our, maybe or not, last unicameral session of the year. We'll see. Alright, House Bill 17. An act regarding the Prime Minister to be able to call for special session. It's short, so I can read it to you. Obviously, I'm the sponsor, of course. Article 1. The call for special session is given to the Prime Minister. Section 1. The Prime Minister has the authority to call for a special session in the unicameral. If you all don't know what the unicameral is, that's our legislature. Or, in America, that's our Congress. In Canada or in Europe, that's our Parliament. Section 2. The reason for the call for special session must be about one topic that the unicameral shall make laws on. Article 2. One topic only. Section 1. The Prime Minister must have only one specific topic in mind when calling for special session of the unicameral. Section 2. They cannot make laws or have discussions about any other topic than the topic that the Prime Minister called a special session for. So if I called a special session, for example, for banning hot dogs, do not ask. It's just something that popped in my head, so I'm going with it. So if I call a special session of banning hot dogs, the unicameral has to figure out how and why should you pass laws for banning hot dogs. Now, obviously, they don't have to, but like they can literally just sit there and we're not gonna ban hot dogs. So, but there might be something that will come out of it on involving hot dogs. Maybe not banning hot dogs, but like hot dogs in general, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't ban it. Duh. So, but something might actually come out of it if I just brought the word hot dogs, something might actually come out of it. But not prohibition, no. We don't do prohibition. But yeah, that's the end of the bill. So that is House Bill 17. It was passed into law by the unicameral, so I will now sign it. I don't know if you noticed, ladies and gentlemen, from my previous videos, I have fixed my audio problem, so now I'm a lot louder because my laptop was not picking up a lot of my sound for some reason. So I believe I have fixed it because it's now taking up a lot of my sound. So it's now picking me up as a very loud person, and I'm actually using my normal voice. So I don't have to talk like this where it's too loud. So, yep. Okay, let's see, House Bill 10, House Bill 17. Alright, so final bill of the video. Alrighty, and then I take my other break. Alright, this is 2 pages, correct? Yes. So that means sign it on the first page, Austin. Alright. House Bill 18, title. It is a 2-page bill, so I'm not going to read it. an act declaring classifications for violations of a constitutional amendment, regulation, and or statute by individuals in the Kingdom of Nix. Yes, this bill is what creates our crimes and punishments. One of the first ones ever made. And it's interchangeable, ladies and gentlemen. It is interchangeable, meaning if you believe that some of these are absolutely insane, start getting petitions out, file for a citizens initiative, and get these laws repealed. You can do that as a citizen. Or pressure your legislatures, the senators, the ministers, Her Majesty, and myself, and the elected representative. Pressure us to get rid of these laws if you do not like them. Okay? So, pressure us. We're your legislatures in the unicameral. So please, if you have any concerns about these laws, please contact us and we will do what we can to figure something out. All right. So yeah, House Bill 18 was passed by the unicameral. So I will now sign it into law. I am going to cite it on the first page. Here we are. House Bill 18 has been signed into law. Alrighty, that is the end of this segment. Stay tuned for the next segment while I go on break to do stuff real quick. I'll see you in a second.